everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. The day before the storm. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of drama. More drama. Let me tell you what I'm doing here. Okay, I just got a call like 3 hours ago. Tom, help us, help us. Oh God, you gotta help us. And I'm like, what? This is the house is going up for sale, and it just got sold. All right. Now, I've worked on this place a bunch of times. I've done the yard. I've painted all this brick out here. Removed a handicap ramp that was here. There's a big metal building in the back that a tree fell on. It almost killed me one day. And I removed the building and just painted the garage. You know, the floor on that and the walls. I've done so much work to this house. This is the inner belt line, and they have an offer on it. Of course, they've got an emergency problem because it failed inspection due to there's no moisture barrier, or the vapor barrier that's underneath the house is substandard. So let's go check it out. But before we do, I went ahead and went to the farm because guess what? I went to Home Depot and there ain't no 3 mil and 6 mil plastic anywhere. When I got into Home Depot, because they're talking now that the storm's producing all this rain, power outage, just flooding, you know, we're going to basically be like a tsunami here, you know, in North Carolina with all the rain, that they've mobilized National Guard, power companies as far as Texas. It's just insane the amount of response. When I was going to the farm on the interstate, you see all the Pike Energy asphalt trucks. I mean, just National Guard just rolling in. I mean, the response is incredible. They realize this is going to be a big one. But I went ahead and took some precautions too, because really, for me, this is time to go to work. I'm gonna probably make some money out of this whole storm because I'm making money out of it right now. So I went ahead and got my generator, filled it up. Got my big tree saw, my extend-a-saw, hand saw. Also, too, I was going to do this anyway, but went ahead and got one of my chainsaws, some extra gas, and some bar oil. Basically, just stuck that in the truck. You never know. But let's go check this place out. Oh man, everybody's going crazy. You should have seen all the generators that were being sold at Home Depot. They must have had 100 of them, and there were people standing in line trying to buy them. And these weren't cheap generators. These are $500 and $600 generators. All right, let's go downstairs. And the storm is something else. There's so much back and forth. Well, this is interesting. This is actually an office, a little office in here. And this access point to the basement is inside the room. It's not outside, which is really cool. Now, of course, it's dark in here. I got a light switch I got to go turn on, so bear with me. I got to crawl through this little dungeon here. All right. That's right, going into the pits of hell. I don't even know what's in there. No, I've already been in here. It's a little tricky. It's a big step down. I'll be right back. Okay, got some lighting on the subject here. This is all red clay down in here. So, trying my best not to get anything dirty. Brought a little extra piece of plastic just for a little runner. Let me show you what's going on in here. You should be able to see this. Get the camera in here. I got it on the tripod, so just bear with me. But it goes way up, way back there. Now it's already got some black plastic on it, but it's really crappy. So I'm going to fill in all the gaps and overlay this other 6 mil I got. So let's bring the camera back out here. Okay. Couple things. Ever since the storm was a threat, last week, when it just came off the coast of Africa and it started forming into the Atlantic. Again, I've seen a lot of storms in North Carolina, but I have to admit that they're trying to take this one very, very seriously because of the sheer amount of rain. Now, what really is going to be a problem is the southern counties that have already been flooded by Matthew. Matthew already created a lot of damage. They're calling for the same damage multiplied by 2 or 3 times. This storm is going to hit, and when it hits the coast, it'll hit tomorrow. So really, we got today and tonight, and that's going to be the only breathing room we got. After tomorrow morning, as soon as sunrise comes, all the band rains, we're going to start seeing them. They're seeing them now on the coast. It's already rained here a couple times, real light, just little band rains of light rain going through. But tomorrow morning is going to be the big push inland, and then it's going to make its southern dive. I've already got so much prep work, just preparedness work out of this storm that in the last 3 days, if you include this job here, made already $1,000 in the last 3 days. Just responding to emergencies. So I kept thinking to myself last night, I said, well, heck, and I didn't even know this job was going to appear today. This just came out of nowhere this morning. Get it done, get it done. This is also one of my real estate agent referrals. This is his house he's selling for the customer. And, it just dawned on me, why don't I go ahead, since I've already got so much prep stuff at the house, I've got prep stuff all up at the land, I've got all my equipment secured, tons of gasoline, tons of fuel, oils, mixed fuels, I've got plenty of tree trimming equipment, chainsaws, I've got all that stuff. What'll probably end up happening is Saturday, I bet you Saturday, the calls will start coming in for trees that are down. This customer here has already said, put me on your storm watch. If something falls and you can handle it, cut it up, bill me, do whatever you need to do to get this place cleaned back up so the closing can still happen, okay? All right, let me get at this little job. I'll check you guys out on another clip about this pending storm. Now it looks like Raleigh's going to get, they said yesterday, now this is how it changes, yesterday 3 to 6 inches. Well, that's changed again. Now we're getting 11 inches of rain. So all the prep I did on my townhome was perfect, extending my downspout tube all the way out, my drainage tube all the way out to the street, put a bunch of river stone around my foundation. So, the little things I think will go a long way. All right, thank you guys all for commenting, constantly commenting on the series of videos I'm doing about the shit hits the fan, this storm, this pending storm that's going to hit North Carolina. And all of you send your God bless yous, stay safe, all that, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Y'all stay blessed and stay safe yourselves. I'm ready. And I hate to take a disaster and turn it into money, but that's what Mr. Fix-All does. Business first, pleasure later. Okay, out of here. Love you. Bye. Fast money.